Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waha, Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity. To the Firakwaf out there that listen. Shalom. This is Monty from the GMS Dallas camp and wanted to go into a quick breakdown in regards to going into the understanding of hell. Because you do have breakdowns out here that are basically going way the hell off. It is pushing all the understanding under the rug. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, when you push so much BS under the rug, it becomes the elephant in the room because it's sitting so high up. You know, Salaki had to sit outside. You may drive the cars driving by, but hey, when you're in the spirit to push the word, you push it where when it's don't hold on to it too long. Don't You'll lose it. So you just have to when you get to the spirit, just push it on out. And I felt this need to come out. I noticed, like you say, my elder um, here in the Dallas camp. Yashawamba as the apostles. I mean, countless others have been going into the breakdown. That's the spirit because you have this bird brain of on what do you call apologetic or apology wherever he is vocab alone. He provided a breakdown that was so out of understanding. But Christians, they just go off of you know because they're Christians. Unless a Christian brings something out, they're gonna go with them, regardless what's if it's correct or not. But Lord willing, this will be edifying, and let's get right into it. So right now I'm in Matthew 5:22. Now this is going into how Yahweh Shai he had left the multitude of people at one point, and that was in the last chapter, chapter 4. Chapter 4 is when the devil tempted him, and he had left the people later on in the end of the chapter. Now he went into the mountain, to teach the his disciples. So. Just want to go right into it. This is one of the lessons that he's going into, but I wanted to get into, like I say, the point of hell. Uh, let's just read through it to kind of give you the understanding, because and then we'll start the breakdown in 22. It says Matthew 5:20. For I say unto you, you know, that except the righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so he's giving a breakdown. Okay, he said, verse 21. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. So when you go into this point right here where it says you'll be in danger of hellfire, like say Christians will go straight into it and say, hey, that's hell right there. That's where you're gonna go burn for eternity. Okay. Now let's let's go into the definition, because the thing is, English wasn't the language at this time, right? Okay. This is the time during the Romans time, right? So we're gonna have the Greek literature as well. You can, like I say, when you go in the Old Testament, it goes back to what? The Hebrew literature, okay? Or the characters. If you want but let's go into the word hellfire, because you want to go get the understanding, you know what I'm saying? Because our understanding here now, because this is a Christian-based country and society, you'll say hell is what? Automatically, hell is a place down below where you're gonna burn forever. So let's go into it here. All right, let's see here. Hellfire. Hellfire. it goes into, it says Gina, which I believe is like Gehenna, if you want to say it in other terms. Okay. Now, when you go into Gehenna here, it says hell is a place for the future punishment called Gehenna, or Gehenna of fire. This was originally the valley of Hinnom, south of Jerusalem, where the filth and dead animals of the city were cast out and burned. A fit symbol, Slakia, of the wicked and their future destruction. Okay, so this is where a lot of the trash and everything went. Okay, but like I say, it is actually originally the Valley of Hinnom. So this is where the Gehenna of fire originated from, the Valley of Hinnom. So let's see what the Valley of Hinnom is about. Slovakia. Can't type. Valley of Hinnom. I have to reach over here. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's read over the Gehenna or Gehinnom is though a small valley in Jerusalem. Okay, it says in the Bible, Gehenna was initially where some of the kings of Judah sacrificed their children by fire. Thereafter, it was deemed to be cursed. Okay, we can start right there. It said what did the kings do? They were sacrificing kids. That's what Israel did. Sacrifice their kids by fire. Okay, who was this to? This was in Baal. This was a sacrifice to Baal. Okay, so and look at that valley right there. Okay, let's again pull it up here. See that? It's like a big trench. Yeah, this was a wicked area because it was, because what did Israel do? They were sacrificing, right? And I think it was Baal, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Okay, we went over that. So I think it's Second Chronicles 33. I think it's yeah. Um, it says here. It says yeah. Manasseh reigned 12 years, which was the evil of the Lord, abomination of the he. Um, this is Second Chronicles 33:2. But did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, like unto the abominations of the heathen, whom Yahweh had cast out before the children of Israel. Okay. Let me, Salaki. I don't think I'm trying to just out the dome here. I think it was in here. I might be wrong. Salaki if I am. Yeah. I may have missed it. Salaki. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place here. It's just I just remember it was in Second Chronicles 33, but and I was kind of scanning through it. But let's get into it. It says Second Chronicle 33:6, and he calls his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom. Okay. He also observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft. Hey, look at Jake going off and dealt with a familiar spirit and with wizards. Okay. He wrought much evil in the sight of Yahweh to provoke his anger. So, I mean, and I believe, like I say, this was to Baal. Okay, this is going it's Hinnom. Okay, it was a valley and a narrow pass, and according to the, I kind of want to see. Let me see. Sacrifice, sacrifice to. Oh, they'll get it. Let's see. Okay, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Molech, Second Kings 23 and I mean, that's just Israel. We, well, when we was in there, I mean, we've seen the power of the Heavenly Father. We haven't seen it in during this lifetime here, but during the ancient times, our people saw the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and yet they went off wickedly. Now, but that's like you say, going into hell. That's going into Hinnom. Okay. As a matter of fact, let's go into Second Kings. Second Kings 23 and 9. It says, nevertheless, the priest and the high priest came not up to the altar of Yahweh in Jerusalem, but they did eat of the unleavened bread among their brethren. And he defiled Topheth, which is in the valley of the children of Hinnom, okay, that no man might make his son or his daughter pass through the fire of Molech. Like you said, Israel was doing wickedly, man. They was sacrificing, like you say, to Molech. Hey, Israel is like you say, our people don't even know. Our people don't consider. Okay, now we have went into who Esau, and we actually are, and took on Christianity. They brought the image of who Caesar Borgia, which is Serapis Christos. Okay, all this, and they presented it to Israel, and they brought forth hell. Okay, it's a movie, uh, Robin Hood with, I can't think of the Edomite name, but it got Jamie Foxx on there. And what I can't think exactly how he said it, but it was like the Pope on there. He said how we basically feared or got control of the people is we created hell. So they created hell for them. They brought forth this thing like you will go to hell for eternity. You know what I'm saying? You don't listen to us. Listen to what? Listen to bullshit. Excuse my language. Listen to some bull that they want to bring out in these churches and different things that they're not giving you no information, no detail. They're just trying to say, put this money in the plate and let's go. You know? All right. Now, when you look at the time of when Jonah was in distress, right? Didn't he say he was in hell? That is what hell is. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go to it. This is Jonah 1 verse 17. It says, "Now Yahweh had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights." Okay. This is actually a state of hell, right? This will be in a state of hell. Like you say, when Jonah got into the belly, you know, he was, like you said, he was crying out. Let me see if I can get to a point. Okay, right here. This is Jonah And we all know the story of Jonah. They all, if you don't know, like I said, don't say we all know. But hey, Jonah was Hebrew, and he actually was told to go to, if I'm not mistaken, Nineveh. He went to actually prophesy how it was going to be destroyed. Okay, and from there, he tried to get away and basically run away from his duties to go prophesy. He was like, basically, hey, let destroy them people, man. Shit, they been wicked all this time, Lord. But what did he do? He put him on a ship. He was about to make the ship go shipwreck. Other uh, uh, like you say, other nations were trying to call upon their gods, and he told them what was going on, and they threw him off the boat. And what happened? We're to this point now. He got swallowed up by a great fish. They said whale, but like I say, we don't know what fish, but it was a great whale. You know, I mean, it was a great fish. Going into it, it says, just keeping track. We're still into the hell breakdown. It's Jonah 2:2. It says, and said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto Yahweh, and he heard me, and out of the belly of hell cried I, thou heardest my voice. So what did he do? Was he inhale and he came out of hell? Huh? Hell. Shaw. Okay. What is that? This is Shaw. Underground. Grave, hell, or pit. It's not. It goes into because that ain't it. It's like you say, grave or pit. Okay, you could be in a state of hell, like you say. You could be, you know, in a state of hell, or you could be in the grave. Okay, that is a state of hell. You know, shoot. What is it like unto the Valley of Hinnom now, where is a lot of death, hell. It's a lot of idol worshiping. Everybody should know. I mean, it's just easy. It's if you had 2/3 out here, or just the world, or a lot of these bug outs, they'll, oh, I don't know, man, what China? What? No, it's America. It's Babylon the Great, the final rulership before the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because who runs it? Esau Edom. Okay, so let's keep going here. And but like I say, um, Jonah, he was in a state of hell. Okay, that's a state of distress, right? Um, you can go into Psalms with King David, and like I said, overall, is hell is not a place that you go burn forever. Okay, what is this? Jo- Psalm 139:8. It says, "If I sin," this is King David. All right, Psalm of King David. It says, "If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there." Okay, so if I make my bed in hell, you are there. Okay, he's gonna make his bed in hell, huh? I, you know what I'm saying? That is going to the grave. Like I say, or you could put into like I say, you could be in a certain state of distress or what have you. What's that saying? You make up your bed. You make up your bed, you sleep in it. You know, that's an old saying that they used to say. But if you make up your bed, you sleep in it. So that's what it is. That's what King David said. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was going into. So we got to get out of that when we're thinking about the hell is being a fiery place underground that's gonna you're gonna burn forever and ever. Okay, was David talking to the Most High? Okay, is the Most High? The Most High is not in hell. Wasn't he talking to? He was speaking to the Most High about it. Come on now. What is that in Acts? Yahweh Shai wasn't in hell. What is it? Acts 2:31. And like you said, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and like you say, trying to get to the point. I'm trying to kind of hurry up on here, Salagi, for the length here. This is Acts 2:31. He saying this before spake of the resurrection of Mashiach, that his soul was not let in hell, neither his flesh did see corruption. Was Yahweh Shai in hell? No. What happens after I believe past 3 days or for the having me day, your body starts to decay. You go, and when you're in the grave, you're basically um, is in hell. Now, was Yahweh Shai in hell when he was here on earth? Of course, he went. Look what he went through. Hmm. Like in doing it in what was that in First Samuel, the 28th verse when Saul went off. You know what I'm saying? You know, Saul said, what did Samuel say? He's going to see Saul and his son in the spirit world. Saul went off. Was Saul supposed to be going down to hell? No. All spirit goes upward. All spirit goes up. And that's in Ecclesiastes, the third verse. I mean, chapter 3. Just, okay. But I want to get a couple of more here, then I'm going to close out because I want to go into the lake of fire. I want to discuss that. This is Revelations 20. Let's just go through this is Revelation 20 and 1. It says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit and the great chain in his hand. Okay. And it says, and he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent which is the devil and the Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. Right? Okay, so now we're finna get ready to get into it. Now, just a quick drop back on Revelations 1 and going to the 1 and 2. Now, the when you go into Revelations 1, that's going into the uh, the angel that came down having the key to the bottomless pit. That's going into Septimius Severus. Okay, now when you go into Revelations 2, and he laid hold of the dragon. Okay, um, that old serpent. Who is that? That's going into the Edomites. Okay, that serpent. Okay, that serpent that was in the garden, going into Genesis 3. All right. Now, when you get into verse 3, it says, "And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, set a seal upon him, and this he should deceive the nations no more till 1,000 years he should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose for a little season." Okay. All right. So I'm so Lucky, I thought it's down to 14. I think it's 14 verse. Lucky, I was thinking that we were going into the fourth verse. It's 14. It's Lucky. Hey, but a quick edification on that. We didn't go into big details. You can pull up Septimius and Severus, and let's go down right here. Revelations 20 and 4. It says, "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire." Okay, this is the second death. What was the first death? The first death was going into the flood, right? The second death is going into the nuclear warheads. I mean, the nukes. Okay, that's going to be shot. All right. So, like you say, when they say death and hell, okay, this is the time where everything's going to be purified. Where, like you say, the elect is going to be delivered up. In these times, the process of what's going on at this time is the kingdom of heaven is getting ready to, well, everything's going to be purified and set to start the preset to set up the build up of the kingdom of heaven. All right. Now, one thing about the kingdom of heaven, like I say, we're not going to see death and hell. Okay. We're not going to be all in a state of mourning or distress. Okay. So all that is going to be cast into the fire. It's going to be destroyed. Now, what's that lake of fire? Okay, what's coming after? What's coming after the Esau's kingdom, the kingdom of heaven? Okay, how is this going to be done? Through purification, by fire, by the nukes. What's it going to look like when it's done? Look like a big Babylon the Great is going to look like one big lake of fire from outer space. You're going to think it's one of the biggest lakes ever known, and it's going to be pure fire. You know what I'm saying? That is what you know what I'm saying. That is what this is. This is going into. But just wanted to go through it, like I said, the breakdown when you go into Ecclesiastes 3, when it says the spirit of the beast goes, the spirit goes, the spirit of it. You know what? And this will be the last one, and then I'll go ahead and close out. All right, put it up here. Ecclesiastes 3, 21st verse. Ecclesiastes 3 and 21, it says, Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward? So, spirit of man that go upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth. So, our spirit goes up, okay? It returns to the Heavenly Father, as it says in Ecclesiastes 12. It said, When dust shall return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the of Yahweh who gave it. Yeah. So when you listen to some of these cats out here that don't got the full understanding, like you say, where do I receive my understanding? Because I'm a young, young in the truth. You know, um, hey, get it from my teachers. If you feel like you need to validate it, go get something validated. You know, but when you listening to like say vocab along different things, hey, you'll become lost. It's like the more you listen to these these doctrines that not really providing you with breakdowns, the more it's like lights getting cut off in your house. You're just getting further and further in the darkness. So hey, GMS, we got the truth. I mean, but hey, you can either hear or forbear. Hey, but we're pushing it, and like I said, we're almost out of this. Hey, call a lawyer. How about Shimmy? How was shy? You know, we're not bug outs in the world, and we, Lord willing, speaking for myself first and foremost, as well as all the brothers in the camp. Hey, if we keep this is it. We don't, no more falling off the wagon. I mean, we're gonna. I mean, I ain't saying we're gonna walk perfectly, but we're gonna stumble. But don't fall off the wagon and get left. Lord willing, I don't either. Hey, cause we're right at the finish line. Let's keep pushing. But hey, hell is hell is not a place in the below. that have fire that you're gonna burn forever, and then it's gonna be thrown into some more fire, like volcanoes, and thrown into another in a lake of fire. Hell going into the lake of fire, and then all this and that. All hell's going. I guess it's multiple hells. I don't know, but hey, don't gotta watch those doctrines, man. But like I say, just go into the words, and it'll help with the breakdown. And like I say, listen to the teachers of especially teachers of GMS. You know what I'm saying? But Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahab, Brachakadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles of great millstone. Hey, peace and blessings to the occupant pushing his word and truth and sincerity. Like I say, to the entire house of David. Okay, Bayah, Shal Dawadah. Keep on pushing. Hey, Shalom.